what it is. Welcome to Planet Tyrus. Today I have a Planet Tyrus exclusive, a one-on-one interview with an individual who I best describe as a warrior, a man who took an opportunity to do something he loves and has become one of the most popular influencers on the net. And I'm very excited to have Butterbean Jr., AKA Joel. Enjoy. First of all, congratulations on an amazing platform.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
So it's not easy to build something from the ground up. I mean, were you always into martial arts and powerlifting?
Yeah, so you know what? My parents got me and my sister doing karate classes, Tong Sudo, which is similar to Taekwondo. I was 6 years old. My sister's 4 years older than me, and so I did it for about 6 years. Lots of for me to get in from getting into powerlifting, when I got older, but doing lots of knuckle push-ups at a very young age.
Okay.
And especially, when I quit doing Tong Sudo karate, I got into guitar and metal and music.
Hey, you are a master of a lot of talents. So we're going to cover them all because, again, I think it's an amazing when someone has passion in what they do, and you have built you have like over 100,000 followers, if not on Instagram and stuff. Because you are
Thank you so much. Yeah, and I have I'm almost I think I'm at like 260 some thousand on TikTok.
Oh wow! How does it feel being a international celebrity?
Oh, it feels amazing. It is so cool. It's just such a great experience. I love it so much. Every day it's just something I'm always looking forward to doing all my videos and doing different things and it's just such an amazing experience. I love it so much. Growing up doing karate, and then being able to perform like that, it's just so amazing. It's so much fun. It's so great.
What's a typical day like? What's a training day for you? Like when you're getting prepared to make these videos, like how does your day start? When you wake up in the morning, like take us through a typical Joel morning preparation.
Okay, well, you know what I do? Like this morning, I got up so early. I might get up, anywhere between 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Oh wow!
Maybe even like right.
Hold on, are you getting your 8 hours in? Are you getting your 7 to 8 hours in? Because that's important.
Yeah.
Are you getting enough rest?
Yeah.
So you go to bed early, like when do you shut it down? 8 o'clock?
Yeah, sometimes I do fall asleep at like 7.
Okay, yeah. Well, if you
and if I do lose sleep, I might sleep a few hours within the day too, and I do get a lot of rest. So basically, if I'm working out really hard and I'm feeling it in my body, especially my legs, as I said, I lie down and I close my eyes and there's just total silence.
Nap.
No music. Oh, what was that?
I call it a power nap.
Yeah, power nap. Yes. It's very. It takes work too because you got to focus on like trying to relax,
block out all the noise and everything that's going around you, and shut. So you get up anywhere from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. Do you eat first? Stretch? Like what's take me through this?
Oh, you know what? I recently started on a new diet, and so I have been eating breakfast past few days, but before I was on a different diet, and I saw a dietitian, and she goes, "Oh, you got to be eating breakfast." So I wasn't actually eating breakfast, but typical day. I make coffee. I am a smoker, so I've been working on that. I have quit smoking.
You smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, I do. But I have quit before. So I've been working on that, working on my diet, working on quitting that. And so basically within the time that I get up, I might even start doing videos, right after I get, coffee going. And we have a lot of steps in our house. Like we've got our basement steps, we got our steps upstairs.
Yeah,
I'm
I've seen.
constantly going.
I see you go
Oh
up and
yeah.
down quite. I've watched all your workout stuff. I'm a big fan, and it's not just me. There's a lot of my buddies and stuff that in the WWE and stuff. They're always impressed with your work ethic. Like you have an
Oh
amazing work
wow.
ethic.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's so cool.
You know,
I watch so much WWE stuff, and I see like the different followers and guys from the W that might like. I think earlier today, I've seen him before. Rob Van Dam.
yep.
Yeah, you like one of the videos like that.
Some of my buddies that are big fans of yours. Kofi Kingston's a big fan of yours.
Oh,
Kevin
oh,
Nash. Um, um, Trevor Murdoch, Aaron,
oh, cool.
who was Sandow. Like you have a lot of big time fan. T.J. Wilson, a lot of former W. Whenever I see them, we're always checking out your videos and stuff. Do you ever, when you plan to do your video, because you do a lot of karate, and then sometimes I want to talk about your music too, because we haven't got there, but we're still talking about the physical stuff.
Yeah.
When you decide to make a video, do you have one thing, like a specific thing, like today I'm going to work on your hand speed, or I'm going to show them how to do lower body moves and kicks? Because you do a lot of jumping and a lot of movement. Do you have a specific thing, or you just kind of feel it?
Yeah, so basically, what I do sometimes when I get, like a writer's block, like that where I get blocked, I
Oh,
can't come
you're
up with
preaching to the choir, brother. That happens to me on TV all the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so totally, yeah. And so what I do is I just kind of like. I might sit and focus, and I'm like, okay, I've done this part of the area of the house or this part of the backyard. I've done these different moves, and the thing with with when I started in karate, a lot of it is a lot of what in Tong Soo that was the style that I did was a lot of the Tong Soo forms are kind of like different positions in different areas of
Okay.
different. Yeah, so you're kind of moving this way. I'm moving, like this, and then I'm moving, like that, or right. So I'm doing different positionings, but in different like sides of like,
Right.
if you think of like different sides of the room, and then I try, and so and within that can kind of like you can kind of imagine, okay, I've already done this area, I've already done this part of what can I do differently,
Right.
what can I change or I fix if I did something similar, what can I if I want to do something that people are going to see and they're going to really enjoy or really and so what should I do differently, right? Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Now, is your style that you currently were working on, is that more self-defense opposed to aggressive attacking? Is that more counter? And is that more a counter style?
Yeah, Tong Sudo even I read stuff all the time, but I was actually reading the other day about Tong Sudo, and I even remember our main instructor, he was kind of like, in Tong, if you compare Tong Sudo and Taekwondo, Tong Sudo is, more in the self-defense. It's not so much, as far as like Taekwondo, it's more like fast kicks, like,
Yep, just to get
fast,
people
like,
back.
yeah,
Yep.
right.
Because a guy your size with your level of athleticism and your power, you have to show a lot of responsibility and humbleness, because you can hurt somebody. Even
Oh,
if,
thank you. Right, exactly. So
with great
there's
power
that in
comes
there
great
too.
responsibility.
Yeah, that's so cool. And I've seen your stuff in
It's hard because
Tyrus Smash, like
little
Hulk
guys annoy
Smash.
me. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
little guy annoys me. I want to but I know, hey, I can't. And you're kind of in that same boat. Do you find it difficult sometimes when little bratty trolls and stuff? You just want to.
You know what?
Or is
What
it the
I
training
do-
that gives you balance to where like
Yeah,
because you're always happy?
Yeah, yeah. It's always he was when I was growing up. Our main instructor, he was always very much about discipline and disciplining myself. Everything's got to be really exact,
Yes.
on point. Really, very a lot of discipline. So everything's got to be right, right. And so a lot of those habits, and within a lot of the school that I did, it was very serious.
Right.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, very serious. So um in the moves, it's like you got to do it right, or else blah blah blah, right? Or
What's your
for
favorite?
example,
Is kicking or striking? Which is your favorite? Is it throwing the punches? Because you're pretty mean on the heavy bag too. So is the boxing or is it the kick? What is your preferred uh,
oh yeah.
exercise you like to do when you're doing displays? Because it seems like you really like showing your hand speed.
Yeah, it's I love the upper body. I'll tell you, when I was growing up, when I was younger. See, I'm 5'7", so
What?
I was short. Yeah, I was shorter
Oh,
when I
because
was
you come out. I thought you were my height, like 6'7", 6'8", maybe even
Oh, is
taller.
that
Than Yeah, because your
That's how
appearance
people
is
work.
is bigger. And
Yeah.
and I think like around 6'7", 6'7" ish. I was thinking maybe around that height, but you're 5'7". So
I am
that
5'7".
is even more impressive that you're
Thank
able to
you.
get that height, because little guys typically can't jump that high, and so you get some pretty good height with your kicks and stuff. So if you were to
Thank
pick one
you.
thing, is it an overhand right? Is it a roundhouse? Like what if you had to win a competition with a finishing move like the end of Karate Kid? They had the crouching tiger. What would be your finish?
Oh, my finishing move?
Yes.
Oh, probably. Like I do like those really fast punches. So like
So you
I
set
do
the guy
like
up, bam, bam,
just
bam,
a
bam, bam, bam. He's
classic.
wobbling.
Or I do really like a classic, just hard punch, like a really like power punch. Just
In
I
the
do
NWA,
really like.
and when I was in the NWA, when I won the championship, I was using the heart punch as a finish. So
Is
I
that
would pull
right?
back and crack a guy dead in his chest. He stopped breathing. He's only got to stop breathing for 3 seconds. I just need a 1, 2, 3, and then I won the thing. So I'm a big fan of the rapid fire also. Now, have you ever
I'm
thought
sure.
about becoming a professional wrestler? I mean, you've got the look, you've got the athletic skill. You're not, you can talk. Is this something you've ever thought? Because I know people. Because
Yes.
you have a
Oh, do
tremendous
you?
yes.
Oh, absolutely. I pretty much I work so hard on a daily basis. I watch so much actual wrestling things and wrestling videos and workout videos that I'm actually willing to do anything. Like I'm one of those guys where I'm like, okay, go for try
Chase a
new
dream.
things, or like, and I do know that wrestling can be very hard. It can be very because you see like hitting your back, or
Oh, I
like
know.
falling
I
and all
know,
that
brother.
stuff. But I absolutely, yeah, that would be so cool. I could totally see myself doing. I feel the
And you even
I
have
totally
you
appreciate
got
some.
you got the fire on your the fire tattoos, which tells everybody
Yeah.
that you throwing heat.
Yeah, it's I got it mainly for looks, but I got it. It's inspired by because I'm a guitar player and I'm
Okay, now
into
let's
music.
segue from the
Oh,
brutality that is you, the super masculine man, and now we have the musician. And you're pretty mean on the guitar. So when did you start taking guitar lessons?
when I was 12 years old, right after karate. Yep, I told my dad, I go, I want to play guitar, and he goes, my parents were professional musicians too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's in your blood,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Thank you. Yeah. And he goes, Joel, I'm going to buy you a guitar as long as you play it. And so I was so obsessed with music. I said, that's just all like a lot of what I did for so long. Like, within the other, within my other free time, that I had, free time that I had.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
lot of musicians in wrestling, Chris Jericho, and of course, Hulk Hogan, rest his soul. He was known for playing the bass guitar.
Yeah, that's so cool. I know. Yeah, there's so much. Yeah, you know what? And and I know you mentioned some names before, and
Kofi Kingston
and I
plays the
apologize.
guitar.
I know Hulk Hogan, and I'm not like familiar with every like WWE wrestler or every little bit. I follow and I watch so many things, and I
You're a busy
apologize,
man.
but that's so cool. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah.
Now, when you like, did you have a favorite artist? Was it like a Jimi Hendrix or a Van Halen, or was it just that you had really cool parents that played and you wanted to be like them? Or was there a particular person that when you saw played like a Prince or someone when they played the guitar, you're like, hey man, I want to be like that guy? Was there anyone who influenced you that way?
Yeah, so it was mainly what my parent, it's a funny story. My dad, um, the only music he listens still to this day is classical music. Because
Okay.
they play cello.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
That's the big violin, right?
yeah, basically
Yeah, it's like a chubby violin. Okay.
yeah, it's like a
okay.
massive yeah.
Yeah.
And so he what was I to say was my sister growing up with my sister, she was into punk rock.
Oh, wow.
And
So you have
like,
classical music, punk rock, and then you're trying to figure, and a bunch of my guys in the booth are like big punk rockers. So,
oh, nice.
yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, punk rock is awesome. Yeah. When I was like into like what some of the music she was listening to. Like I liked it,
Yeah.
and like I would listen to it for a little bit, and then I would go on Yahoo Music. There was no YouTube, I don't think yet, and I would go on Yahoo Music and I would look at like different bands. Like there'd be like Rancid, right? Metallica. I would see like bands like AFI. Like there's like the emo pop punk, and then there was this. So I was like, I wouldn't even say there was like necessarily a specific guitarist that I was like so attracted to or drawn to. Like I mentioned Metallica, right?
Yeah.
I was really into, and so
Well, anybody who lifts weights is into Metallica. Like if everyone has a bench press record to Enter Sandman or AC/DC. All my big lifts were always done to AC/DC, but I've been known to put on
nice.
a few Metallica things here and there because it's just you get up for it, like when you lift. What music is it? Metallica? What gets you going? What gets you fired up?
Yeah, so you got Metallica, you got Megadeth. I do. In the past, maybe when I got out of high school, I started kind of getting into hip hop a little more than I was when I was younger. Because I was so into guitar, and then, I was playing in bands, and I was like, you know what? I kind of started changing it up. I was like listening to hip hop. My stepbrother was kind of playing like, he would play like, what's his name? Like Flo Rida. Even my mom.
Oh, so you got some rap. They busted some rap. So you went from classical music, punk rock, hardcore heavy metal, and now you busted some rap. So you're a jack of all trades, master of a few. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So there's so much music in what was it say was there wasn't really a specific guitarist, at least at that age.
At that age, yeah. When you got older,
but I would see guitarists play solo like on TV, play solos like on TV, and I was just so obsessed with it. I said, I bet you if I get a guitar, I learn how to play, I'm gonna write my own music, I'm gonna come with my own style. I'm gonna get a band, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna perform, and that's
did you ever write a song?
Yes, I was. This was the name of the band that I was in.
Oh wow, Full Revolution. All right.
Mm-hmm. And we actually did pretty big shows. When we were like 16, 17 years old, we played Qualcomm Stadium once. But
what?
We also we had our own original songs. We didn't even really do cover songs that much. We did maybe some Guns N' Roses, but we opened up for the Key Club in LA. We were like 16, 17 years old.
Yeah, I know the Key Club.
We opened up for Adler's Appetite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I have like pictures. Did you want to see a picture?
I would love to see a picture.
This is me when I was at the Del Mar Fairgrounds.
Well, look at that beautiful hair.
Yeah.
You had the locks. What happened to the hair?
I know.
That's like Samson and Delilah. This dude has magnificent. You have a lion's mane.
Oh, thank you.
What happened?
I
was it a woman? Was it because of women to break your heart and they make you lose your hair? Because that's what happened to me.
Is that what happened to you?
I had a magnificent mohawk, and my wife
Nice.
made me shave it. She said so I could be respectable. And guess what happened?
Oh,
It wouldn't grow
yeah.
back after that. So put that picture back up.
Oh yeah.
Why is this not the cover? Like I mean, bruh, what happened to this band? Why aren't you guys still touring? Who's responsible for the breakup? That's what I want to know.
And that's what happened. What happened was we were kind of going towards the heavier side, like a heavy metal, right? And they were into metal, but they kind of set back, and they were like they originally were a 3-piece band.
Okay.
And so I was like an extra member. I became like a member.
You added a 2-piece.
So they were kind of like, what was that?
You added a 2-piece to him. Boom, boom.
And so they wanted to go back to being a 3-piece member, and they wanted to be more into classic rock.
Oh, okay.
I was more. They said I
creative
was
differences.
I was too fast with the solos and some of the metals and heavier side or melodic, and I couldn't do the classic rock, and I was doing what they were what they wanted. It was just they wanted to stay a 3-piece, but you know what? When you mentioned the hair, what I was gonna say was, the main reason actually why I shaved the hair off is because at that age, 16, 17, 18, I was doing so much like guitar and headbanging, right?
Yep.
And then I would go out and outside and I'd go run. I go like sprint, right? Really fast. I was like, do you see? I was much skinnier. I was skinny. I mean,
leaner.
Yeah.
Because you're jacked now. There's a difference. There's a difference. Like a chunky buff is okay.
And he was. I was. And so I would get so sweaty with my hair.
Yeah, it was me playing football and stuff. Yeah, my hair would be just a hot mess. So it'd be just shave it off. Yeah.
It can be like it's so much work, right? Yeah. And so I shaved it off, and my stepdad's bald, my stepbrother's bald.
So you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
you saw the glare at the end of the tunnel. You knew that it was coming.
Yeah, well, it wasn't falling off, but I just decided to shave it off, and I did grow it back like 4 or 5 years ago. I did grow it back, but then I had like a bald spot, like kind of like right here. It was I would slick it back.
Yeah, we got a guy on our team named Harry. He's got a big bald spot in the back of his head, but he does like the comb over thing. He does like yeah. We all pretend like I'm tall enough I can see it, but I pretend like I don't because I don't want to hurt his feelings. So but he just heard that, so now he's touching his head. But sorry, Harry, we're just playing. So you've got you're an accomplished musician. You're not just a guy playing in his garage. And then of course you have the martial arts and the boxing. When did you just decide to put it all together and start making content? When did you decide to take your skills and turn it into a very successful platform?
Yep. Oh, so right when I got out of high school, it was 2010. And so I noticed my stepdad, was like, the iPhones are becoming really popular, the smartphones.
Yep.
So he got us, our family got us, I can't remember which model it was, but I got an actual iPhone, and I was 18 years old, and it had a camera and it had video. So I thought it was so cool because I was in guitar, so I would do guitar videos, post them to like MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, before Instagram or TikTok were out. And as I got older, I learned different tricks. See, I didn't get as many views as I have right now, right? Yep. But I would learn tricks, watch videos, read, and watch interviews and stuff. And so I was about. I would also take pictures of me doing like a flying sidekick, right? My
Yeah,
leg,
yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
right? And I would just take like a video of me doing it, and then like take a picture of it and just post a picture or something. And then it wasn't until I would do that a lot, and then it wasn't until like 2000 no, yeah, like 3 years ago. My guitar, I was doing a lot of guitar videos, and they were kind of building up. They
Picking
were
up
really
steam.
getting a
Yep.
lot of views. And I go, okay, Joel, if you what if you film yourself like in a karate uniform, or
Right.
just jumping around, doing punches, and just jumping around as fast as you can, on camera, and just post it on Instagram and TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, and I bet you it'll blow up. And sure enough,
Oh, it blew up. It like yeah, it would be a nuclear mushroom blow up. Like
yeah,
and you one of the nicknames people they call you Butterbean Junior. No, you're not a
yeah.
junior, bruh. You're a boss.
Oh,
Like
thank you.
yeah, you know what I'm like because you have charisma.
Oh,
And you
thank
got to
you.
kind of, if I was to give you, as a fan, I would say that you are no junior. You are, to be the man, you got to be the man,
Oh, thank
and,
you, thank you.
But in that aspect of things, like, and I think it's amazing that you took something you like doing and you invested in yourself. And listen, people make videos all the time, workout videos, guitar videos, all that kind of stuff. And it doesn't really move anything. What do you think is so different is about you? Is it the fact that you're always smiling and you're always positive, you're always teaching? What makes your stuff so much different than like my buddy Harry here, who's on one of the podcasts on the show? He does workout stuff all the time. He gets like 3 views. And one of them's from his mom. Like he doesn't get, and then you'll do 35,000, 100,000, like, all these top celebrities from around the world, like checking out your stuff. Like, what do you think about that? Like, what makes you so different?
Yes, yes. So what I would say is, from posting from 2010, I would say I post just about every day.
Okay.
I'm usually do more than one post if I'm going to post that for one day.
Okay.
And the things that I would do also differently is that in a lot of my videos, I kind of go as hard as I can. Now, it might not, to the average eye, I might see like a video and see, okay, this might be going a little bit slower. This might be really going fast.
Okay.
This person is moving really fast. So I go as hard and as fast as possible. It's a really push, like a really as many karate jump kicks, as high as I can, as fast as I can, with the volume, especially
Right.
and the punches too, just as fast, as hard as possible.
What
basically.
do you think the most punches you've ever thrown in 30 seconds with your speed combos?
Yeah. You know what? I would say I've done video.
I've seen the videos where you've done the speed stuff. Like, yeah. And if it would be okay if we could post when you're explaining stuff, if you could produce some pictures so that people can see some of the jumps and stuff. Because it is
to Harry, right?
Yeah, to Harry. Yes. Well, is Harry still working, or did he quit when I mentioned his ball spot? No, Harry's still with. Harry's going to stay on. So yes, it will be Harry. But because I thought I read somewhere that you shot off 2,000 punches in a minute or some unbelievable number like that.
Yeah, I believe it was like at the top of my head, I think it was like 300. It was like 323.
Wow.
In like
That's impressive.
29 seconds or something like that, or maybe it was 23 seconds. Yeah, and you know what? When I was in Tong Sudo, our main instructor, when we would do knuckle push-ups, he was very serious about going all the way down and coming all the way up.
So when you're doing a knuckle push-up, now when you do a knuckle push-up, you keep you keep your knuckles within your shoulders, or you you inside?
Yeah. I'm kind of. You can't start. This is a little tricky.
Yeah, because you're inside. Yeah.
Yeah, I am kind of like probably like this.
Okay.
Yeah, this length.
And now, does
And
this
then,
help you when
sometimes
you?
I get up and I do a
Oh, you
clap.
do the clap. Yeah, I used to do the push and the clap, but I do the diamond. I never did the
Oh yeah, the
knuckles.
diamond. Yeah.
But is this preparing you for striking?
Yeah, it can be, yeah, yeah. And what I was going to mention was that you might even see it in the comments, or I might even, the comments, but that the punches, like he was very exact, like in that, like a punch all the way, all the way, you know what I
You
mean?
got me
So if I'm
dodging over here.
going
Whoop, whoop.
this like
Yep.
as fast as I can, you know what
Right.
I mean? Am I really, getting that punch all the way back and forth? And is it on camera? Is it going to look like I'm really,
Well,
doing
also, I
it?
think there's an illusion there because you have, I mean, what do you got, 24, 23-inch pythons there? And
Thank you.
yeah, you got 23, 20, what is that, 22? I'm a 26 guy myself, but it's neither here nor there. But because you have your arms are shorter, and
Yeah.
you have so much muscle, so when you fire, it looks a lot fat. I mean, it's still intense. It's still
Yeah.
There's still a lot of dynamite in there, But it's like when I throw a punch, I got to come way back here, and when it gets there, I don't usually have to throw another one, but it's a long way to get there. Where it's like you're like right, that's the one thing, you have tremendous breathing. Does that help you not
Thank
blow
you.
up and get tired? I mean, because you're a big guy, and a lot of guys would
Yeah.
throw punches like that and be,
Yeah.
and then every time I watch you, it's like you breathe with. Is it a breathe in, breathe out with each punch?
It's you know what? I practice so much actual cardio throughout my life and everything, that when I it's more of like I just know that I'm breathing properly. Like I could,
In
it's
the
more of a
nose, out the
feel thing.
mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. Is that the preferred?
It really depends. I kind of do it I might not even notice it sometimes. Like I might tell myself, oh, but it's funny that you mentioned breathing, and my whole family, or they're like, even, in the comments they go, I'm just out of breath just watching this.
Yes, and
Yeah,
and it sounds
in the
like you have a
comments.
wonderful, supportive family, and that's awesome. That's
Oh,
awesome
thank
that
you.
because not everybody wants their sons to be an influencer, and because not everyone does positive things. And the one thing that I will say that is refreshing is that your stuff is always positive, and you're always talking about hard work and dedication and stuff, and it's inspiring. You're an inspiring guy.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
So, before I get ready to let you go, I want to now, with all this fame, because the ladies love the big guys anyways. Do you get a lot of attention? Do a lot of, because I don't read comments on my stuff, because for every 10 people that love you, there's always some idiot who says,
Right.
some angry guy who's mad or whatever.
Right.
But I would imagine you get a lot of attention from the ladies showing all these feats of strength and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you mean in the comments, or
In
like
general, like
oh, in general?
people that stop you in the street because you're a recognizable guy.
Yeah, I do. I get comments. I get, everywhere I go, actually, almost just about everywhere I go, there's like somebody that goes, are you that guy?
Yeah. How does that feel? How cool
It's
is
so
that?
cool. It's great. It's amazing. It really, work really pays off. I work so hard.
Hard work always pays off. Always.
Yeah. Just to be able to have people, like, and tell you, that they like what you do, and appreciate it. It's just very cool. A very good feeling. And
Do you have any messages for young people out there who want to get into influencing or showing off and it might not be
Yeah.
karate and weightlifting and playing guitar, but do you have any advice for anyone who's getting that wants
Yeah.
to start to build something?
Yeah, I would say, if don't tell yourself you're not good enough just because, people are telling you you're young, or it might seem that way just on the outside. Really believe in yourself and work hard, and you can really, do good things. You just have to work really hard, and don't listen to anything that tells you, you can't, you know, do good things, and whether it's becoming an influencer, or right, or and because I feel, sometimes when you're young, I'm 33,
Oh, you're a baby. You're a baby.
yeah. And so even when I was younger, I he I was to say, you just have to. Oh yeah, when I was in Tonks, I wanted to mention this. Our main instructor, when I was 6 years old, um, I contacted him recently because I was talking to my parents. I remember when I used to cry in class, and I don't remember how long that lasted because it was kind of like a wake up call, like just like stop crying, get up.
Were you crying
And
because you were scared, or were you crying because you were unsure of yourself?
I think it's just because I was so young. I didn't know, anything. I was 6 years old. I don't have much memory before 6 years old for some reason, but
Most
so
of
he
us, yeah, I
goes,
can't remember. I can't remember last week. So you're winning on me on that one.
yeah, and he goes like this, Joel. It took you. How long did it take me to stop crying in class? He goes, Joel, it took you like a few months.
Wow, few months,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So if you look at it like that, if you think of put
But
it
you
that
stuck
way,
with it though. You know,
what was that?
you stuck with it. You didn't quit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, you're like,
exactly. See, you
and
can
then
you
each
can
day you
you
cried a
can
little less, a little less, and then you stopped crying, and then crying turned to laughter, and then laughter
yeah,
turned into like you couldn't wait to get there, and now
yeah.
you're instructing. Like, how cool is that? You went from boo-hooing to bossing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. See, so for the young, for young,
Yeah, it might seem hard at first, but if you stick with it, good things come from it.
yeah,
Those are words to live
absolutely.
by, my brother. Hey, man, and where can people find you? If you want to look up and check
Oh yeah,
out the awesome world, I follow you on Instagram. So
yeah.
what's your Instagram handle?
It's Butterbean underscore Junior. You could just type in Butterbean Junior or Joel Saltzman, JoelSaltzman.
And is that the same on TikTok?
TikTok is JOEL underscore Saltzman, SALTZMAN. Joel Saltzman on TikTok. Yep.
Okay. And real quick, just a couple of things. Are you a Star Trek guy or a Star Wars guy?
Star Wars.
Yes. Okay, cool. I'm trying to see if we're going to be best friends here or not. All right. Next question. Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Man, okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. All right. If you could pull one person from DC to Marvel, would it be Batman or Superman?
Um, See, that's a good question. And the only reason why I answered Marvel is because of Spider-Man.
My son's Spider-Man's my son's favorite. I'm a Venom guy. I like Venom. I'm a
Venom,
Hulk
oh
and I
yeah,
like the bad guys. I'm a bad guy. I like the bad guys. Okay. Do you have a pick for the Super Bowl?
You know what? And it's funny. You're not going to believe this. Um, you, I don't watch TV.
I don't believe this, and at the same time, I am so impressed right now. You you don't watch TV?
No,
So wow.
isn't that funny?
That is hilarious. So I guess all my movie questions, I might as well going to ask you about Avatar.
I do watch movies.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Did you like
Once in a
Avatar?
while. What was that?
Did you see Avatar?
I haven't seen Avatar, no, but I've seen like clips on like social media or videos, so maybe on Instagram. Um,
You got to check. I would tell you to check it out if you get a chance. Check it out. What is your favorite all-time movie?
The Matrix, the first one,
Oh, the first one. Cool. I don't.
or and Reloaded. Yep.
Okay. Okay. You're a Matrix guy. Okay. Cool. So, did you play the game? Do you? I guess I don't know. You don't watch? Do you play video games?
Yes, I did. I did
Okay.
on PlayStation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And remember that one level you just get stuck at and you can't get past? I just got mad. I never played it again because I could not get past that level.
I know that was a hard game. Like it
was like the
fun,
dumbest thing too. It was like some button.
Yeah, I know. I would play it for hours. I think I know what you're talking about. I got stuck.
I was just stuck in that. It was like a thing. Same thing happened to me in Zelda when I was a kid. I didn't know I had to give the bone to the little dog.
Zelda was hard.
Yeah, like that was some and then finally someone said, "Oh, you got to give a bone to the little bulldog looking monster at the end of the thing to beat the game." But I was like, but by that time I had given up. But hey, man, I appreciate you making the time for me today, and we'll have to have you back on again soon. Keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations to all your success, and keep being you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It was so good talking to you, and so good to meet you.
I appreciate you, boss. Consider me a friend, man, and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely.
We have to get together sometime and do if ever in our past, we have to do a workout together.
Absolutely, yes. That'd be so cool. Thank you, and I'll text Harry some pictures and videos.
Yes. Think of Harry like he's an extension of me. You text Harry anytime, any place. You need anything, you let Harry know. Harry will get it to me. I don't care. 3, 4 in the morning when you get up to train. If you have an idea, you hit Harry, and Harry will hit you back.
Oh, cool! Thank you so much.
You are welcome, man.
So awesome.
You have a wonderful day, bruh. Appreciate you.
You too. Thank you.
All right.